He is your newest Ultimate Fighter, Ryan Hall. Ryan, you're talking to Coach Faraz Zahabi right now, and you're talking about why these chokes maybe didn't finish. Are you happy with that performance?
I'm just happy to be here, honestly. I mean, I wasn't just showing up to fight. I was showing up to win, but the opportunity to come back, I felt like it was almost kind of the ghost of Christmas past there for Artem because it was kind of the same thing for both of us. But, I knew coming into the fight that Artem was about one of the toughest things on 2 feet that I've ever met. And not just in his ability to cause damage, but in his ability to be resilient and never give up in a fight. So I thought I had the choke pretty good, but I couldn't get it behind. And I was going, and we were over in his corner, so I couldn't point him at Faraz and Eamon and Mr. Thompson and go, "Hey guys, is this good?" So it's like, I'll let that go. I don't want to have noodle arms for the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
But honestly, I wasn't terribly surprised that he was able to fight out of tough spots, because that's who he is.
Yeah, but you were able to continue to press for these submissions. I mean, the full 15 minutes of the fight, you never gave up trying to go for a sub. That's just your way of fighting?
For me, yeah, I'm always looking for the finish. I'm trying to control position, and I felt that Artem is such a dangerous guy, and he causes so much damage. The biggest chance that he had to get me out of there was cracking me upside the head, and I just tried to spend as much time in position as possible, whether we were on the feet or on the ground, in places that took that option from him.
Can you talk to me about what these past couple of weeks have been like for you? Because it's had to have been a roller coaster.
It has been interesting. I got the call with the opportunity to fight Artem while I was sitting in the ER with a horrible staph infection, which means I should probably shower better than I do. But that's a time for a different discussion. But anyway, as soon as that cleared up, Mr. Thompson and a bunch of my friends from TriStar, Eamon, Mendel, Louis, all came down, and we were supposed to meet in South Carolina to train, and they were kind enough to just uproot and come all the way back to Virginia because I couldn't travel. I would have had no training and no coaching if it weren't for them. So really, I owe them everything. And then, I got up to TriStar for the past 2 weeks, and then I promptly caught a horrible stomach virus and missed 4 or 5 days of training. But, I knew that, no matter what, whether I come in here and get my teeth knocked out or I come in here and win, I'm just going to give it everything I had. And I wasn't about to disrespect, my teammates, myself, or Artem by giving it anything less than I had.
Absolutely. What was it like training with him?
Oh man, when I was in Ireland, I had a phenomenal time. I have an immense amount of respect for John Kavanagh, for Connor, for all the guys over there. Owen Roddy, the striking coach, also gave me a bunch of great advice and great coaching. I really owe them a lot, and they've been buddies of mine since about 2010. And Artem, I got to train with, and he's a great guy. He's a fantastic martial artist. He was helping me striking. I was helping him on the ground. We both had a little more insight into each other than we might have otherwise had we not trained. But it's just a fight like that. It went my way this time, and and I know that I have the tools to win. But again, if Artem puts his hands on you, it could go the other way. So I was just fortunate to come out on top this time.
You've been known in the jiu-jitsu world for a long time. You were known as a member of the cast of The Ultimate Fighter on Team Faber, and now you'll be known as The Ultimate Fighter. What does that feel like for you? You're putting your name on a legacy that very few men are able to do.
I was about to be done with MMA. This has been a crazy year for me. I was so sure that I was done with MMA, and then some of my friends, I go out and try out for The Ultimate Fighter. It's at 155. I fight at 145. I walked onto the scale yesterday, and after eating a small breakfast, no breakfast even, and was still on weight easily, and without any cutting, and it was just like, let's give it a shot. I had no idea what to expect. What I did run into was not what I would have expected, I guess is how I'd put it. But, it was a tough and interesting season. I have more experience now as a result of the show than I had prior in all of my MMA fights. So I just hope to continue improving, and it was a great opportunity, and I look forward to fighting in the future at featherweight.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing you back in that octagon. Congratulations on a huge victory.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Thanks.